Hello, I am Fearfulpinata and welcome back to Daggerfall. This is not the tower area. The tower area is over there. While I was looking for it, I noticed this sliver of wood on the map. Or I was on my way to it, rather. And it turns out to be this door that I haven't opened. So we're gonna break it open. This room is one I've been in before because I referenced this pig last episode. I'm blind. That's it. Certified blind. Okay. '23 Morningstar, 3E400 Castle Phalem. Phalem? Phalem. Phalem. Whatever. 2 days ago, I was sealed within this crypt without food or water. I do not know whether hunger or poor health or one of the creatures who share this dank hole with me will kill me first. I only know that I will soon be dead, and not even my bones will remain. My hope is that in the years that come, this letter will be read, and the sad story of Nornan, Prince of Sentinel, will be told. I am 50 years old at the time of this writing, and have been plagued with bad health for the most of my life, to the frustration of my hardy parents. The finest healers and apothecaries in Western Tamriel, I almost said Western Skyrim, I was thinking about Esso for some reason, have labored over my every cough and fever, but while they could save my life time and time again, they could not improve my sickly constitution. In retrospect, I received little real affection from the king and queen, embarrassed as they were about begetting such a cripple as the heir of the kingdom. I cannot say I missed the love. I received much attention from the doctors, priests, and herbalists constantly at my court. Certainly I was not to be the sort of warrior that King Cameron was, but one of my dearest friends, a priest of Stendar, said that I might be the first scholar king in the history of Sentinel. My younger sister, Abki, was the true favorite of my parents, athletic, beautiful, and charming. It is hard to think of an uncomplimentary word for her. I'm resigned to my imminent death, and yet I would like to see her once again. For 6 years, Abki and I were the only children of Sentinel. 8 years ago, the queen had a boy child and named him Greklith, after the ancient Redguard word for strong king. Few speak that tongue any longer, but all the scholars and nobles of Hammerfell understood. And Greklith is a strong boy indeed. I've never seen so much as seen him cough. The queen's next child, born only a year after Greklith, had an even more ominous birth name, Lotan, second boy. Perhaps had I been less sheltered, more suspicious by nature, I might have read into those nominations. Lotan and Greklith are common enough names in our family, I reasoned. Now I know that even then I was disinherited, even if it was not official yet. For several months before Lotan's birth and over 3 years afterward, I was in the throes of a very serious fever. The doctors despaired of me, but somehow and very gradually I recovered. For the first time and the last, I read an expression on my father, the king's face. That was not indifference, it was disgust. That was a fortnight ago. 3 nights ago, I was seized by men I had never seen while I was having a walk. My nursemaid stood by, watching placidly as I was gagged and tied and thrown roughly into a sack. I don't know how long they rode with me, but I was eventually left here. When I finally freed myself from my bonds, I found that I was alone. My wonders have gotten me nowhere. This place is filled with undead creatures that prevent me from finding any exit. I have no hope left, but no fear either. A few regrets. Perhaps had I studied magic instead of history and science, I could free myself of this place. One of my tutors told me the story of the Underking, how he had placed his life force in the body of a powerful being and had thus conquered all Tamriel long, long ago. Had I only had the strength of a more powerful body like that, but I did not study magic, I studied history. So I leave this letter, not to revenge myself, but as a historic document. That's a bit heavy. Makes me not want to help the king and queen. I want to help Lotan, though. If I... Okay, this should take me out. Somehow. I think yes. No, not this way. Actually, how long ago was that? What date is it currently? Is there even a way to find out? Like, what is... It's 3E4... Oh, here's the exit. Something. I'm going to do that, but I do want to leave. Uh, 3348. I want to know what date it is currently. Anyway, let's go back to Sentinel and let Lotun know what we found. Okay, we should be on the right side as well. That's so cool. I love the lack of fog that's like 10 feet away or whatever. It really lets you see like the palace. I hope I'm heading towards the right side of it. And if not, I'll just do a loop, I guess. That'll be fine, I guess. Huh? What'd I do? Yeah? Breaking and entering. When? What? I don't have the personality or etiquette skill to win this, so I'll just plead guilty. Alright. I mean, it was only 240 gold. I have that in books. So I'm not like... I'm more just confused. I mean, I don't... I mean, I was on like steal mode, but I didn't do anything. All right. You. Repair these. 4 days, huh? I could have probably just bought some. Well, maybe not, because... What the... Wagon? Oh, right. Can I sell to you? You don't want anything that I have, I don't think. Oh, yes you do. Here, you can have all this. So in 4 days, I can get my gloves back. I don't know if I care that much about some gloves. What is this place? Sentinel's best armorer. Oh, the heck's the palace? Okay. Was I arrested just because I was scoping out the place? Oh, Khajiit salesman. Okay. Let's just sell all of this. Because I do not care about it. I find potions in Daggerfall to just be a little more frustrating than anything else. I'd rather just make a spell effect. Or a spell that does the effect. There's the entrance. Actually, I should look at these potion recipes I do have. Button. This one. Water walking, yellow rose, but I don't need that. Water breathing, don't need that. Stamina, that could be useful. Ginkgo, aloe, pure water. Cure poison, giant scorpion, could be useful. Cure disease. Okay, these two are probably useful. Okay, let's put. Attempted breaking and entering. I'm undependable. How do I fix that? I know it will restore over time, but I was wondering if there's a way to fix it quicker. This is what I most feared. Poor Nornan. As promised, here's what I've heard about Lysandus. I don't know how much of this is secret, but I trust you. Lysandus was in love with his court sorceress, a noble woman named Medora Dareni, and during the war with us, his queen found out. They say that while her husband was gone, Queen Minacera banished Medora from the court. My sister Opki is a queen now, part of the treaty to ensure peace, but Minacera still resides at Castle Daggerfall as the Dowager Queen Mother. I don't know where Medora went, but I know she has an enormous castle somewhere on the Isle of Balfiria. But I also heard there is some kind of curse on her, and she can never leave. I don't know if that helps you, but that's all I know. Again, thank you for Nornan's leather. Just knowing what happened will ease my heart somewhat. Please take this sapphire as a token of my appreciation. Enchanted sapphire. Let's take a look. Let's identify that. Sapphire Venom Antidote! Cure poison! That's really cool, I like that a lot. Hey there. Oh. I didn't do anything! Now everyone hates me! Okay, he doesn't want anything to do with me. You got any work? Maybe one of the actual... Maybe one of the actual, like, nobles in this place has work for me. There's an elevator here. I played a little bit of Amnesia recently, so... An ascending room! Oh, I just had to hit that. I had to say that. I recently updated my game files, so Berenzia and her daughter, or Morgaia, should look correct. What the... What? What? That's awesome. Oh, look at them eyes. Okay, you got nothing to say to me. You got anything for me? Death be damned, it's you. Alright. What? 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 That's not what he looks like. I'm out. Not Rebirth, I was playing the original. I don't own Rebirth. Haven't beaten the original. Because I'm a coward. Maybe I should leave. Well, it's Sentinel. I don't care. I kind of care. Okay, so we've dealt with Wayrest. I think the next thing we need to do is talk to Minacera. Should I just wait I could go to a tavern and train for the 4 days that I'm waiting for my gloves to repair. There's a tavern right there I can use. The Mouse and Fawn. Yeah, let's do that. Bop. Gotta make that joke every time. Ah, yes. My favorite tavern song. So nothing from you. Any of you have any work for me? Khajiit. Pretty sure I know a guy who looks like this. That's a much different portrait than I expected. Yes, that's fine. It's only 56 gold. I've got plenty. Give me foul. Or full. And send me to my room. My mercantile skill is improved. That's good. Yeah, let's go DAR. Hang on, for everyone's benefit. Let's just turn that down. I only want you to hear the clicky clacks of my Q key. And the music, the lovely music. Oops, that's not how I rest. It puts me on top of the bed, which I kind of like. Alright, MIT. No, spell effect failed. I think that still trains it. So, I'm not missing out on anything by it failing. Let's do MIT again. Like I was mentioning a long time ago now, I don't think I explained it very well, but in classic Daggerfall, in like the original, it doesn't look like you can do it here, but for example, if I were to say queue up Firebolt, it would technically spin the mana by reserving it, and then you'd press E, and it would cancel it, but doing that over and over would actually train it. Now, if you cancel it, it doesn't remember that as your last cast spell. Now I'm casting, I think, MIT again. Yeah, it is. Which is cool. That's a good way to fix it, because technically you didn't... I mean, it's not even technical. You didn't cast that spell, so why would it remember it? I don't remember. I don't know how many days it's been. I wasn't keeping track. I was too busy talking. That's fine. Let's cast this one more. I want it to get down to like 10 or 9. I want it to be cheap. Well, I know if it says your time is up, hopefully it doesn't do it like it did on Arena. I had an interesting bug in Arena. I think I have it clipped on Twitch still. But I was in the middle of fighting a ghoul, and before I went to this dungeon, I had slept through my entire time limit, like to the hour, at an inn. While fighting this ghoul, I went to cast a spell because he hit me really hard. I went to cast my shield spell, and a message pops up that says the innkeeper tells you that your time is up. And the game froze. Completely. That was hilarious. Fortunately, I had saved not too long before that, but it's so weird. Let's see, 73. How's it doing? It's still 11 points. So we're just gonna keep doing it. So Arena's a little jank, I think. I did enjoy playing it. I don't think I'd play it again. I've mentioned before as well that it's just a little too repetitive. It's, well, I need to get to this dungeon. Well, you gotta go to this dungeon first. And then it's just that in every zone. I get what they were going for. And it was their first game, and it was a gladiator game that they had turned into an RPG at the last second, thus called Arena. So I don't blame them too much for it, because, you know, what do you do? Yeah, that's just good, like, repurposing. And then, of course, the retroactive lore is that the world's called Nirn, which means arena, because all the cosmology considers Nirn to be the arena of the Orbis. That's all retroactive lore. I don't think it's really relevant here. I'm not sure when the Orbis was particularly defined. Like, I know a lot of Elder Scrolls lore, I just don't know when it was first referenced. Like, was that Morrowind? Was it Daggerfall? I need to actually start reading the books. That would answer a lot of questions because, as I mentioned again, I'm bringing up a lot of old topics. Dunmer, Altmer, and Bosmer were not terms used in Daggerfall. They were the I only remember the Dunmer is the Morichi. So again, there's a lot of retroactive lore. It's lore I like, but it stops being relevant like in Oblivion and Skyrim. I really like Elder Scrolls Online because it actually delves into the weirder stuff. A lot of people don't like Elder Scrolls Online. A lot of people say it doesn't do the lore right, which the second arrow is kind of vague, so I don't really care personally. This is just like spell research and just me chattering on about Elder Scrolls. There are enemies nearby. Where? I don't hear anything. Zombie. Where? Upstairs? Has the King of Worms sent a message? That's how he sends messages, by the way. He stitches them into a zombie. I was kind of bracing myself for it to happen. Oh, good. There's panic. Next, the guards are gonna show up. I think it's upstairs again. Let me see if I can go up one more. Nope. Somehow I didn't find it. Hopefully it didn't, like, despawn forever. Maybe if I know that it was him, I could go talk to him, like, directly, even though I didn't get the letter. Oh, no. I don't like that. That I may have missed out on something. Will he send me another one? Will another spawn? I'm cringing real hard. I hope I didn't just bone myself out of talking to the King of Worms again. This is probably where it was, around here. Here, I'll just keep going. And just hope. And hope he sends me another one. Has it? I'm gonna go check and see if it's been 4 days. I'm not happy. I feel like going to Skirk Barrow and seeing if Manamarco will talk to me. I keep calling him Manamarco. He's technically not. Or at least it wasn't defined. But because of how I started playing, I'm always... The King of Worms is always going to be Manny to me. There. Equip. Oh, I'm so fast. I'm faster than my horse with the wagon on, but I want to keep that. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, let's go see if we can speak to Manamarco without getting that letter. I'm not sure what I was typing there. It's winter again. You're a distant, unearthly moan. You stumble over a fallen head. So there we go. It's gonna be like, you should come visit me. Well, I was actually about to do that, sir. Not that he has any way of knowing that. Ow! Stitched into the zombie's decaying flesh, you see the following message. Zaria, it would be an honor to have you visit. Let me actually read this instead of one line at a time. It would be an honor to have you visit me in my domain. I recently learned that because I'm illiterate. It's not true. I'm screwing around. I promise. At your convenience. I have a small matter that you are ideally suited for. As always, my servants will test your mettle. Feel free to dispense with them. They can always be raised again. The King of Worms, Master of Skirk Barrow. Oh, and he gave me 56 bucks. What the? I guess because I'm in the mountains. Some freaking Daggerfall over there. Not Daggerfall, Red Mountain. It's called... I like that they actually brought that back in Morrowind, the dungeon Daggerfall. Though we're not playing Morrowind, we're playing Daggerfall. Maybe I should light a lantern so people can see what I'm doing. That might be helpful to people. Or maybe it'll be a pain because who wants to see what I'm doing? Oh, right. I talked about this earlier, how it doesn't save, but it's really hard to remember that on the fly. Ew. Boom. Boom. Let me just get away from you guys. Potion recipe. I cannot use this. Cure disease again, huh? Not a bad one to know. Kind of apropos considering the state of... I might die! So we'll speak to Manamarco, see what he wants. Did it again. We'll speak to the King of Worms and see what he wants. And... go from there, and probably, you know, end it. It doesn't really matter what I call him. I think you know who I'm talking about. I think anyone who's watching this has probably played other Elder Scrolls games. Regardless of whether you like them or not. That's not a factor. Like, I'm not making a judgment of quality. I'm just saying someone logged into Battle.net. I didn't turn that off apparently. I turned off every other game manager. It would be a miracle. Good thing I believe in miracles. I wish I had a face cam right now. You could see me looking smug. Sup, bro? Zaria, I am so glad you answered my letter. Oh, my messenger was gentle. You have been a loyal servant in the past, not as loyal as my living dead, but far more versatile. My need involves the lowest depths of Castle Sentinel, and the reward is knowledge that only the dead can provide. Are you willing? Willing to help you? No, but I am curious what's under there. I did save this. If this is the Lich, I don't think I can fight a Lich. But anything else, yes. Is this the portrait, maybe? I thought the portrait was held in, like, some other dungeon. Yeah. How amusing. I am looking for the answer to a question. It doesn't exist among the living, but may exist among the dead. I want you to bring me back the ghost of Prince Carolus, the great-grandfather of the late King Cameron of Sentinel. Carolus was a sorcerer of no mean skill. He is now a lich deep within the bowels of the castle. I am giving you a special scarab. If it is close to him, when you destroy his physical body, his soul will be trapped in the scarab. Bring it back to me and I will tell you a tale few mortals have heard. Can I do that? I just now understand how his robe actually works. Those are big old sleeves. Or maybe it's like a big cloak that's just draped over him. Either way, the more I look at him, the less intimidating he starts looking, so maybe I should leave. I didn't anchor the entrance, doo-da, doo-da. It's time for Fearfulpinata bingo. Did he anchor the entrance? No. Mark it down. I think my bingo sheet is only one square, and that's it. Oh, did he also mess up the outro? That's another one. I'm sure I'll get more squares as I continue. Or if there's others I just don't know of because I'm not paying attention to myself, or enough attention to myself. Where's my darn horse and wagon? Bumps. I hate it when my horse can't levitate. I don't think I can do this quest, so I'm not going to save over this. I've ruined this save. We're going to save Zaria must kill a lich to... I said I was going to end. Here, I'll sit and hitch my wagon. And... wait, that corpse is still there. That's cool. I didn't know there was persistence. Say... thank you all so very much for watching. If you like this video, please like it down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!